Recently, I created a Telegram post and a community post asking for your questions about learning English. And wow, the response was incredible. I felt so connected to you reading about your struggles and dreams with this beautiful language. And now I'm here to answer your questions directly. The first question. Oh, I can't remember new words even if I saw it before in these chats. How I can improve memorizing them. Thank you for your work for us. Okay, I've already made 2 videos sharing every tip you need to learn vocabulary and memorizing them. Stop forgetting language and how to learn vocabulary effectively. Click on the links I put here or here or maybe here, I don't know, and watch them now. But I can almost hear you saying, "Okay, Mila, we get it, but we're too bored to click and watch right now." Alright, I hear you. If you're too bored to click, let me give you some quick tips. Memorizing new words can feel like trying to catch water with your hands. It slip away so easily. Here's what worked for me. Context is king. Instead of just writing the things down, put it in a sentence that means something to you. Also, use spaced repetition. I love paper flashcards. Yes, I know, it's old school, but writing by hands helped me remember better and review them daily, then every other day, and then weekly. Trust me, it works wonder. And one more thing, don't stress if you forget a word. Think of it like this: meeting someone new. You might forget their name at first, but after a few meetings, it sticks. How to speak English fluently and not think about mistakes and not be afraid of it. Like, translate in your head and just start speaking freely without anxiety and worries. Can you tell how you did it? Oh, that's easy. I didn't do it. Just kidding. But honestly, here's the thing. I stopped aiming for perfection and I started aiming for communication. And let me tell you a secret about mistakes. They are proof that you are learning. You can start by speaking to yourself. It's powerful. Talk about your day, what you're cooking, or even your dreams out loud. It builds confidence without the pressure of an audience. Also, shadowing helped me a lot. Listen to a native speaker, pause, and repeat what they say, mimicking their tone, rhythm, and words. It's like karaoke, but for language. And remember, fluency is about connection. People care more about understanding you than about perfect grammar or perfect language. And if you want more tips, I've got a video on 5 small habits that help you become fluent. You can check it out. Okay, the next question. Your miracle in English. How are you practicing this? How did it possible for you? I want to know from you. Oh, thank you. That's so kind of you, but no miracle, and there's no magic here. Just a lot of persistence and love for the process. What you see is the result of years of consistent effort. I didn't just study, I treated English like a friend I wanted to spend time with every day. I watch movies, listen to podcasts, read books, and wrote down phrases. Slowly it became part of my life, and even now I'm practicing daily, even if it's for 10 minutes. And there were days when I felt stuck, yes, when progress felt invisible, but I kept going, and over time those little efforts added up. So if I can do it, you absolutely can too. And I have a special video all about how I learned English by myself, so you can check it out. Okay. Mila, should we give more focus on grammar when we come to speak? Because I saw in native speakers, their day to day life conversation are slightly different than what I learned in textbooks. And another question is, should we keep the thought of getting fluency like native speakers? Uh, Great question. Grammar is so important, but not that much that it stop you from actually speaking. Native speakers often bend grammar rules in casual conversations, and that's totally normal. But we still need grammar as a foundation to learn a language. And here's my advice: focus on communication. If you say she go to school yesterday, people will understand you. Over time, as you practice more, you'll naturally start saying, she went to school yesterday. And it's a process, so don't stress about being perfect right away. And as for sounding like a native speaker, I think the ultimate goal is communication. So, your accent and your unique way of speaking are part of who you are, and that's completely okay. So, I focus on being clear, confident, and most importantly, being myself. The next question. Okay. Can you please tell us how you learned to speak English fluently? And is it your mother tongue? I wish I could speak English like you. Oh, thank you so much for your kind words. No, English isn't my mother tongue. And I wasn't born with this skill. And trust me, it didn't come overnight. And my native language isn't even close to English or any related languages. So I had to work hard for it. I actually have a video all about how to learn English through self-study and for free, so be sure to check it out. I share everything that helped me along the way. Do you know other foreign languages? How to start learning a foreign language without fear? I know English and I haven't learned it my entire life, but when it comes to Spanish, I feel stupid. And I'm scared because it's hard to clearly understand what I need to begin with. I totally get this. You know, fear is so common when learning a new language. First, notice being stupid is not in your vocabulary. You're brave enough to try, and that's already amazing. And yes, I'm learning German, and I've already made a video on my German learning journey, but I haven't uploaded it yet, so stay tuned for that. Now, I can say when I started German, I told myself it's okay to be messy. I began with the simplest thing and most tangible things like greeting phrases, numbers, basic verbs. You don't need to overwhelm yourself. Just get comfortable with the basics. Also, don't compare your Spanish journey to your English one. It's completely different paths. What does noun plus wise mean? For instance, clockwise. This one's a bit different from the other questions, but I love it. When we say noun plus wise, it often means in terms of or related to. For example, time wise means in terms of time. It's like a shortcut we use to add context quickly in casual speech. Now, about clockwise, this one is even more specific. It doesn't just mean in term of clock, but actually in the direction the hands of a clock move. Picture this: the clock hands move from the top, swing to the right, down, and back up. That's clockwise. The next, well, I will love to suggest me how to get in British RP accent. Please, it's my dream to speak like a native RP speakers. I feel you on this one. First of all, I'm not a native speaker, and honestly, my British accent isn't perfect either. I'm still working on it, but hey, at least I can say a bottle of water. Here's the thing, the key is simple: listen, listen, and listen, and listen, and immerse yourself in the accent as much as possible. Watch British shows, listen to podcasts, even copy what you hear word by word. And imitation is your best friend here. But let me be honest with you. It's not a quick process. It takes a lot of patience, dedication, and well, a little obsession. It's like planting a tree. You water it, nurture it, and someday it grows into something amazing. So, we're both on this journey, and I'm cheering for you. Let's see where all these practices takes us. Good luck to both of us. Thank you so much for all of your amazing questions. It was an absolute joy to answer them, and I hope you found some helpful tips. If I didn't get to your question this time, don't worry, this is part A. Stay tuned for the next video where I'll dive into even more of your questions. Now, before you go, here's my little request. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, please share it with your friends or anyone who might have similar questions. You never know, what helped you today might help someone else tomorrow. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss part B or any of my upcoming videos. As always, thank you for being here. Take care, happy learning, and see you in the next video.